Guys, welcome back to the second episode of Getting Shredded for America. I'm a little bit fat and we need to get up there, get absolutely jacked, because in America, I want the content to be absolutely fire. I want to be looking lean, get the jawline back, lower abs absolutely defined. But let me actually take you through what we're doing in America. I'll be there for like 35 days, I think, and just absolutely tearing it up. So we have our new suitcase. It's really light. I could pretty much lateral raise this quite easily, as you can see. I thought, let me get a really good suitcase, because like in America, when you're going on the domestic flights, they're really stingy with weight. Like you can't even take a checked on bag. The handheld bag, unless you want to be paying like $200 extra. So I thought, let's get like something like a really expensive road bike that is just so light. So this will be hopefully the suitcase for life, and should be pretty damn good. We got Cardi keeping us company here. Listening to a few bangers over here. But America, it is so damn expensive. Look at that. So damn expensive. I reckon that's an underestimate. I reckon it would be 20 grand. So we go Melbourne to Sydney, Sydney to LA. Then we're staying in LA for 2 weeks. Then we're going to Houston, staying there for 8 days. I'm going to New York City actually. After that, we will be going to Miami. And we'll be going to the Rolling Loud Festival. So that festival, man, insane. It is my dream. You guys know I absolutely love rap, and this is like the biggest rap festival in the world. 3 days, you got Kanye, Kendrick, Future, Playboy Cardi, Lil Uzi, like everyone's on it. It's easy to name who isn't playing rather than who is. I think there's no Drake, A$AP Rocky, Travis Scott, which is a shame, but maybe next time. Welcome to the Drip Warehouse. This is just a little reminder to you guys to make sure you're subscribed to the channel. It'd help me out a ton. I'm trying to grow the YouTube, hopefully get better at the fitness content so we can absolutely carry fitness content in Australia, but I need you guys to subscribe to do that. You know, I know a lot of you guys are watching the video, but you're not subscribed. Costs you nothing. It is a great free way to support me, and I will love you very much for doing so. In saying that, also like the video and chuck 2 comments down below, and let's get it. Today we will be hitting a pretty high volume leg session, which I will be taking you through, giving you a bit of information behind the kind of rationale behind the way I do train legs and get them absolutely blown up. If you want tree trunks, make sure you listen in, because this is the way that I train legs. Probably a bit different to how other people train their legs. But first we need to get a bit of caffeine in, and we're going to go get a coffee. Louis got a cooked neck, so good bloke Gab has given him a massage gun. $26 a minute, just because it's like high voltage.
I must have slept like a fetus last night.
Fetus.
Because
I reckon a fetus would have slept well though.
Yeah, true. I think I slept like on my stomach or something.
Yeah.
I'm broken.
It's alright. Well, I reckon in a few days' time you'll be fine, mate.
Yeah, she'll be right. Yeah. We'll run with it.
Going to the gym, obviously a lot of people rely on motivation. Is motivation key, or what is it for you?
I'd say for me, it's like you don't want to rely on motivation, because it will just come and go in waves. So for me, like the session we're about to hit, it's kind of like brushing my teeth, and I just know I need to get it done because it's like a part of the process. And when it's a part of the process, like for me, I'm just like, I need to tick it off. So I'm not particularly ecstatic about hitting this session now. I'm just like, I need to get it done. Whereas I will have sessions I'm ecstatic about. I have sessions I won't want to hit. I actually do really want to hit this session, but that's besides the point. I'm not relying on motivation. So it's just like a piece of the puzzle you need to obtain, and then you just get it done like that, if that makes sense. And you'll make so much more progress when you don't rely on motivation. What's good, guys? We are on our way to go train legs. I'm keen to hit a morning session, get the day rolling, and get the hard stuff out of the way and done with, and just like we got the rest of the day to go create content, work on the business, hang out, go to the sauna if we want to, but because it is in the morning, I like to get a bit of caffeine in. So I've already had a coffee, but going for a little cheeky 3D energy drink. These are so solid. I reckon they're the best tasting energy drinks on the market. I've tried the Bangs, tried all the Australian ones, the ready to drink pre-workouts, and dude, this is so solid. Not like a plug or anything, I reckon they're pretty sweet. This leg session is going to be pretty high volume. I think it's 4x8 for squats at like 140, 150 kilos, and then we got a bit of other accessories and volumes such as deadlifts, a few anti-rotation stuff. We'll take you through it. I will be commentating over the workout, hopefully, just to provide a bit of a informative perspective. And yeah, normally I would prefer to be training like at night, or like that's what I have been doing. I'd usually train 4 to 6 p.m, but I've been liking changing it up and just training in the morning because I feel like you got your whole day ahead of you after that, and it's just like changing it up. You know, powerlifting at the regular times with the same old crowd can get a little bit boring, so mix it up a little bit. You know, you can go for a swim later in the day, go for a sauna, and we'll run it like that. So before we start any weightlifting session, I always do a little bit of a warm-up, so some foam rolling before this, and then my left hip is extremely tight and a bit of a weak point, so we're working on it with a bit of internal and external rotation. These are all strengthening exercises that my physio gave me. He's an absolute jet. Make sure you guys get a good physio. Just for the gear for today, we got these new knee sleeves. They're absolute rip-off, $350. Of course, the squat shoes, and then a belt. Hitting a few warm-ups, empty bar, 70 kilos, and then going to 100 kilos as well. The kinds of rep ranges we do is I do 5 reps on empty bar, 5 on 70, and then 320 kilos, alright, 300 kilos, and then 320 kilos. Now we have our first working sets of 142.5 kilos for 4 sets of 8 reps. And let me tell you, when you're doing 8s on like a decently heavy weight, it is literally vomit worthy. Like, I was so gassed after each and every one. And it's always good to film your exercises because looking back on these squats, the depth is certainly lacking, and I think that is because of the tightness in the left hip. So hopefully once we fix that issue, the depth will not be lacking, because we definitely don't want to be called on depth in any more competitions to have the squats disallowed. Then secondly, we are going for a conventional deadlift. It is a relatively newer movement for me, so I'm just getting used to it. This is obviously secondary movement, the deadlift, so obviously a lighter weight, otherwise you'd just be gassing yourself. Also 4 sets of 8 reps. Form is decent, but it isn't my specialty. Obviously sumo is my specialty, the cheat lift. So 125 kilos, get a good look at those hammies there. Satisfied, like it, the weight does feel very, very easy. And we'll obviously have a heavier day throughout the week. Here is if you get good at conventional deadlifts, it can be a really good transfer to sumo deadlifts, so hopefully that strengthens it. After this, we're doing a bit of single leg work. My single leg stuff absolutely sucks, particularly in that left hip, so coach has given me these to hopefully get stronger in it. Then a few of the bangers we're listening to here. This one by Frank Ocean called Chanel, real pump up tune. This is a bit of a train like an athlete type. So this one is called the Chaos Palloff Press. The idea is there's a bunch of chaos going on and you need to resist rotation. So this is particularly helpful for when you're walking out in a squat and not letting that weight throw you around. This has really paid dividends for me. I used to get absolutely rocked by it. The session itself took around 2.5 hours. It was pretty grueling, but we got through it. Bit of posing, check how the physique is going. I think the abs are definitely a weak point at the moment, so hopefully lose a little bit more fat before America. I don't really hold much fat in the back, so that is always looking pretty damn shredded. I also have no idea at posing, so if you guys want to provide some feedback in the comments below, that'd be absolutely legendary. It'd be good to get a nice little posing routine down pat where we can constantly compare the physique and see what needs work. That session, grueling but awesome. I feel so good after that. Like, mood is a genuine 10 out of 10. I'm on a high. I'm feeling absolutely elite after a tough leg day. What else is there? Dude, it's like 2 p.m. and I haven't even eaten yet. Bit of an L today, but we're still getting it done. But we will be looking absolutely cut at the moment, because when you don't eat, you look pretty shreddy. It's not obviously sustainable, but mate, when you're just out here photosynthesizing, you're going to look absolutely diced. We need to fill up fuel because the car is about to run out. $2.20 a litre. Man, this stuff is so expensive. I'm about to go ride my bike in the rain. I need you guys' support. Please buy some bloody compound shorts like we've got here. Buy some. Just if you haven't got the merch, it's all good quality stuff. You know, support your boy so we can pay for these fuel prices, because this is an absolute joke. I think the whoever's setting the prices needs to sort their stuff out. Just find some more oil. US wants to know your location. We are back at the desk here, and first meal of the day at a very late 3 p.m. Don't mind me, guys. We got a delicious chicken and rice, absolutely loaded up with the vegetables. What I like to do, you guys have probably already seen a TikTok on the recipe, but a lot of rice in there for the carbohydrate to fuel performance, and then we just absolutely load it up with veggies to get those micronutrients in. It's just a really easy way and adds a whole lot of flavour. What calories we talking, lads? 817 calories, 121 grams of carbs, pretty low fats at 21 grams, and then 52 grams of protein. A very decently optimal meal. I like to keep not fats like super minimal, but have some good carbohydrate in there to fuel performance. Obviously, I can't really talk today. I have literally not eaten a thing except like a coffee and an energy drink because I am peak male performance, whether you like it or not. Cardi, what you saying? What do you think about that, bruv? It's not looking good, is it? If you have made it this far, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you do want to support me, of course, my links are all in the description there. You can buy the supplements using my code, my power building program, any meal plans, which are pretty much an anabolic cookbook, any of our merch for 9 to 5. That'd help us out an absolute ton, support a small business and the creation of content. And let me know how you guys enjoyed the video. Any tips? I didn't have my usual editor for this one. We're a bit late on things, so old Gabby boy had to edit it himself, and he is not that good at it. But when we get to America, we will have everything streamlined and absolutely pumping out elite content for you guys to enjoy, hopefully. So thank you very much for watching the video.